Good morning, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com about 7:30 Tuesday morning, and we're watching the remnants of Alberto move through central Alabama this morning. And actually, we could argue that it looks better from a radar perspective now than it did when it was over water. So interesting to see that. Not all that unusual with weaker systems at times like this to have a better representation as it moves inland there for a while at least before it begins to weaken. Visible satellite early on this morning shows that mid and high level cloud deck ahead of Alberto continuing to spread north, including here provided a great sunrise across central Indiana. We'll notice clouds that will continue to increase through the day, but really not until this evening before we really notice those lower and thicken up. And we'll take a look at the forecast radar here first from a national perspective, and then we'll zoom in a little closer for you. But Alberto will continue to lift north into the Tennessee Valley later this afternoon, and then into the Midwest late tonight and into the day on Wednesday. Something to note with Alberto's remnants, for a tropical system moving very fast. I think right now about 13 miles an hour north, kind of northwest right now. That's expected to continue, and the forward motion will only increase tomorrow. So that will limit any one particular area from getting excessive rainfall, but nonetheless, I think most of west central Indiana can expect somewhere between 1 and 2 inches of rain, some locally heavier totals. But this is going to be a central and points west, I think, Indiana event, at least until it gets into the northern part of the state here. Let me see if we can just zoom in a little closer for you here on the fly. And there we go. This will give us a better idea. We'll back this up a little bit to give you an idea too. This is the high-res NAM forecast radar. And as we put this into motion, notice again this is a central and west central type event. And then it moves into northern Indiana with showers, some embedded thunder potentially as we get into just more of what's the leftover kind of just tropical air mass Thursday into Friday. Can't rule out some scattered heavy downpours and some thunderstorms. Going to feel very tropical, oppressive, with the overnight lows really only falling to around 70 through at least the end of the work week before we finally begin to get some drier air in here for the upcoming weekend. And with that too, I think after we deal with one more round of widely scattered to scattered thunderstorms on Friday, we should get back to dry conditions Saturday. GFS wants to bring an area of a low pressure through Missouri, southern Illinois, and southern Indiana Saturday night with some thunderstorms. We'll keep an eye on that. I think the bigger story, though, again, guys, as mentioned, will be the drier air mass that builds in after this tropical feel, soaking rain that's much needed for most of Indiana on Wednesday. Back to scattered activity Thursday and Friday, but the tropical, just humid, warm to hot conditions will be the bigger story there. Get into some drier air this weekend into early portions of next week. Guys, make it a great Tuesday. Thank you as always for logging on to NDWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.